Yes, it's official. Welcome to the official Mondays. Start your week off on a positive vibe, a positive note, something inspirational, informational, and all the things that you need to get your week started off on a positive note. We want to encourage you. Yes, we do. Yes. And I'm your girl, Natara Reeves. Yes, we want to welcome you to all my Españols, bienvenida or bienvenido. Yes, sir. And we will also have guests. And of course, we want you to send your questions in. You can email us here at natarareevesllc@yahoo.com. Let me say that again. natarareevesllc@yahoo.com. All right. And, with all that is going on in the world today and that's happening, of course, things make you go, A lot of things in the news, or just things that just make it, Sometimes somebody can say a word that sinks in and you just grab it, you're like, Yeah, we want to discuss about that on Monday. All right, so I want to see you on Monday, and of course, our guests. All right, we'll see you soon. I'm so looking forward to having you come in with us on Mondays. Hi, guys. I'm had to run some errands, but I wanted to keep the conversation going just a smidge. But I want to encourage everyone starting off your Monday. I was listening to the news, and you know what? There's so much going on in the world. It's unfortunate that not only do I have to hear about politics in the world, but even in the church world. That makes you go, But I know the story of Pastor, oh God, I don't want to mess the man's name up. Joel, is it Tubman?
So, yes, I'm Tubman.
Joel Tubman, yes. And how he was let go or fired or, from the current ministry where he was senior pastor at. And I want to say this because, I'm not going to speak negative on that, because in this season, y'all really need to watch how y'all speak on men and women of God. I will say that. In this, you got to watch how you put your mouth on, the man or woman of God. But he's a great speaker. And my prayers go out to him and his family during this time. I was really touched by his ministry. And so if he's listening, I want him to be encouraged. But that being said, it made me think about Proverbs 29:18. As far as, having a vision, where there's no vision, people will perish. I'm paraphrasing, but, a lot of times we can move into positions and it makes you question, like, do we really hear from God? The person that offered him the job, did he really hear from God as far as putting him in that position? It's just things that make you go, or just things to hear about. So my encouragement for everybody is to just be God-led, and make sure you're hearing from God. That's all I have to say on that. But he's an awesome teacher. And then the thing is, people's personal business ain't none of my business. I don't think it's anybody, sometimes,
we expect certain leaders to have like this perfect life, and that ain't none of my business. Just do the will of God, do the work of the Lord. That ain't, that's my view on it. But my, prayers go out to the situation. I think he's an awesome teacher. And that being said, what about your vision? Has God given you a vision and you've not moved on and you've doubted yourself? And so I want to encourage you on this Monday to be, follow the vision that God gave you to encourage yourself. What about that business? What about that beauty salon you're supposed to start? What about that degree you're supposed to go get? What about, any of that? What about your ministry? What about your music that you're supposed to be pushing? God gave you that vision. So if God gave you the vision, you follow it through. That's my word for the day. So if things make you go, or so I need you to with me on that one. So follow your vision. If God gives it to you, follow it through. And so I want you guys to follow me every Monday so we can together on Monday. I want you to be inspired. And also, if you have questions for our future guests, but it is something to think about, I want to give you something to think about and do along throughout the week. And, start your week off on a positive note, on a good foot. And, But this is your girl, Natara, and I will catch you on the next episode of Monday.